Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Winner Circle. I am your host, June Archer. Today, I have an amazing guest. This gentleman has performed all the world. Uh, not just a reggae star, but Mr. Nobody Has to Know knows what I'm going to today. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show, Kranium, Walton.
Chilling, man. What's going on, man?
Man, good. Good to have you on the show. I want to start by saying congratulations on all the that you've been having. And it seems every record you touch, and every feature that is part of what you're doing, just you're talking about streaming millions and millions on these social media forms and these sites. How does it feel to have your music embraced globally?
It's a great feeling, especially being an artist that break from the States. I was told a million times that is impossible, that it will never happen. Um, it's an undeniable feeling, and even though I've been dropping hits, I still sometimes feel like this is not real. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work and it's a lot of pressure, especially like representing for all of the artists them from overseas. Because I don't look at it as a Kranium brand. I look at it as like a movement. You know, it's bigger than me, and I've always feel like I got the opportunity to represent the music from New York City, and there's a lot of dope upcoming artists that is in the city but don't know the way out. And I feel like, I'm like a kind of blueprint in a sense where, you know, I did it, man, and I said it. Sometimes I still have times when I wake up and can't believe it. Especially when I'm on like some long flights. If I'm going to Australia or Japan, or if I'm flying like those long flights, I'm like, yo, I'm really going to perform for people who lives thousands of miles away from me. So sometimes it really hits me. But yeah, that's what I'm. It's a great feeling. I'm still humbled by it.
No, and that's beautiful that you are. Right? You talk about it being a lot of hard work. What is the average typical day for Kranium the artist?
Honestly, I wake up every day and I think about how to take over the world. Yeah, like thinking on the brain. and uh, and just to be creative, I think the creative part of it is a challenge. I feel like a lot of artists would say, like I was talking to some artists the other day, I say, yo, fe- before you get in the game, in your mind, mentally, you feel like the hard part is getting in, but the hard part is really maintaining. You know, that's what the real hard part goes. So waking up at daytime is about the maintenance of, okay, am I happy where I'm at? But I feel like the most important thing for me is that I don't put no pressure on myself in the sense of putting out records or having a song half a break. I don't look at it like that. I just do everything to the best of my ability, and whatever I get from it, I'm happy with it. So I feel like that makes my days go easier. Just to the fact that today I'm giving 100%, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, at least we know that I gave my heart, and I feel like that is my typical day. Just think about what maybe tomorrow.
Now, some people don't understand how big Jamaica is, even though it's a medium island. Where are you from in Jamaica? For those who are not familiar with the country.
So I was born in a place named Clarendon, but I grew up in
Ah,
Montego Bay. And it's weird because I ask my mother all the time, out of the 2 million man with there Jamaica, you find a man at Kingston in a CV garden. So my father is from CV garden, which is the other half of the island, and my mother is from Montego Bay. I don't know how they meet. I never really ask questions. It kind of really weird, like how you know what I mean? But
no,
but they meet and yeah, but I represent Montego Bay 100%, and I still have my family, like the whole family side of my father is from Kingston. So, I get the best of both worlds.
yeah, no. The Clarendon is a really amazing place. My grandmother in there, so my roots are there. So I get that.
Yes.
Um, my mother went to Queen High School, so there's a lot of on the ground over there. Clarendon is a beautiful place. What is the for you the piece where you know you have to leave the island in order to make a name for yourself? How tough was it for you to leave the island, come to the States, blow up so you could go back and say, you see me?
It was crazy. I tell everybody the experience about that is really crazy because I was looked at as the outsider because I'm the New York youth where bust with every other dance. All the artists that break in my time and in my period when I came out, everybody that Jamaica, me was one in America. But my thing was just like an average. I looked at it as the same as a man who leave from Jamaica who come to America for the American dream. I just want my bite of the apple, as they would say. So when I came to New York, um, it was very shocking for me. It was very different because me used to go to school with 100 yard man, 100 yard man. But now me have Trinidad and Haitian, Bajan, me have Spanish. So the diversity of people was very shocking to me, and I didn't really understand how to really cope in that situation because then there's a big English barrier at the time too. And but I think my focus was more on like, yo, let's make this happen, because I want to make a big better opportunity for myself and my family. And I feel like every youth, every ghetto youth can access to this. That we all dream of coming to America from we are youth. I watch Disney Channel, you know what I mean? And but just want to make them know so we watch this will never come and see them have patrol here just like back there. So it really, it's a place. It's not always glorious, but as far as going back home, it's the best feeling to go on a flight and go back home and know, say this is where I'm from. And I do as much as I can. Like right now, I'm getting ready to do a back to school drive for the kids in my community where I come from in Jamaica, as we speak for back to school. So those are the things that I love about it. It's the fact that I come here and make use of myself and can give back.
Who were some of your heroes in music that allowed you to even have this dream and plant this seed to be inspired to follow your dream?
So weirdly, I have an uncle named Screwdriver, who had, I think he came up in the 80s. He had songs like Shana Pregnant or Pregnant. I think he had Ganja Killer. He's one of big inspiration for me. As far as music is concerned, it's weird. I grew up listening to a lot of gospel because I grew up in a very Christian home. I feel like every Caribbean kid who have a country grandmother experienced that. And but weirdly though, as far as music is concerned, I listen to a lot of like Sam Cooke early out in my career, because I couldn't really listen to hardcore reggae music in the house. So I feel like that's where my sound even come from. Like a lot of people say, yo, you sing reggae or you sing dancehall. Sometimes people don't know where to put me because the music is so, it's like a fusion of like an R&B blend with the dancehall. But my inspiration come from songs. So like I have favorite songs rather than favorite artists. But as far as reggae is concerned, Dennis Brown, Richie Spice, 1000%. Richie Spice because of his intro, Dennis Brown because I'm tone, Sam Cooke because I'm writing ability, and I just listen to a lot of Motowns. I like a lot of Motowns music because it's like it's fresh to the ears. It's like everybody that try experience something. What them they do, what kind of activity them that take, but whatever it was in that time, the man them
That's
are, yeah, them are create.
for you. There are boxes, and I don't want to put you in a box.
Yeah,
But for those who don't really understand the roots of reggae, right? Dancehall. Where do you put yourself in terms of of course you got the Sean Paul out there, you got the Barris Hammons out there, you got if you talk about old schoolers, Yellowman, Buja, Bumpy, Super Cat. Where do you put yourself in there and say, man, some of the style from here, or I put myself in a box here? Are you the ladies man? Are you bad man? Like,
yeah.
like where do you put yourself?
Well, to be honest with you, 100%, like my pinnacle has always been Champagne in the sense of far as you want to go and pass. Like I always tell everybody say, me not go stop until me pass Champagne, which is not a bad thing if you understand where I come from. Meaning like Champagne is the pinnacle to me as far as like, come on, Champagne raised me. As a youth I got to school in New York, being a kid who come from Jamaica and see BT, and we watch MTV, and we are listen to at 97 pound. Like the man we really I do the thing at the time for me was Champagne. Like, my girlfriend loved Sean Paul as a straight American girl at the time. I said, oh, Sean Paul is so dope. So that is at the pinnacle for me. As far as sound is concerned, I personally give my sound to the environment of New York. I feel like a lot of us are influenced by our environment. So the badness thing, we always see it and go out and think, but me just love woman from me born. From me first time I sing in a church and a girl say, I love your voice. I say, okay, this is gonna be my order to get the girl. So you know what I mean? From this I feel like the fusion of R&B play a big role in my career. But then the songs like the Flex, the songs like No Letting Go, the I'm Still in Love with You, the I would say It Wasn't Me, that type of sound where it's dancehall, but you have that sweet, calm melody. You know what I mean? I big up my father too, because when my father started the um, Squeezer and you know those type of songs, them girl song, they like, my father have enough bad man song, but him going for some girl song early in the
Yeah,
career.
yeah.
So like, you know, the influence come from a little bit here and there. But as far as my sound, 100% I would say it's a blend of dancehall with R&B.
So those who don't know you, you love soca music as well.
Yeah.
And tell me about your experience performing in Grenada. I just back from there about
It
to go. It is beautiful out there.
beautiful. And the woman
Beautiful
them thick.
country.
They look like them a drink cement soup. Them
Yeah,
just
man.
nice. Uh Lotta this is soca now. Soca is the thing where if you're in New York, you know what time it is when you come out to Labor Day weekend. You know, so for Labor Day weekend is a big Caribbean event that takes place. It's like in Canada of Caribana. And so soca always play a big role in our life because come on, in New York we have enough Guyanese, we have enough Trinidad, enough Grenada, and so the soca scene I started getting into it late as I became Kranium because that's when I get exposed to the Caribbean islands and start going there. I was like, yo, like the music here, it's fun, it free, people feel, you know, the woman them just feel like let go and just enjoy themselves. So as far as soca, I love soca music, you know what I mean? And I have soca friends, so big up Vice, because you know Vice is my brother for life, so, you know.
Look, we here to talk about record. This one is crazy. Like this is a just another installment of great records that make you feel good, want to hear them. But this weekend, what was the inspiration behind this record?
Weekend,
Yes,
we say Vibes Weekend or Weekend?
Vibes weekend.
Vibes Weekend is, it's crazy because I was just driving on the highway going, I was actually going home and I called the producer, sort of Chemist, he's the one that produced the One Matic with him with Skeng. Protocol, and I was driving home and I just give him a call and I say, yo, I feel like me have something I want to get off of my chest. Like the vibe that I was in. I just went to the studio and we just create magic. You know, and I'm the type of artist who when I create songs I don't like to pre-plan it, if that makes sense. I just feel in my heart. So you cannot like no managers like my managers know they cannot put me on a time span like yo, this week you have to go studio for the week or I don't work like that. So me then I'm always good at eat food. I just feel that energy. And just it's crazy. Just after a little bit, even in girl policy, I was in my house and I just feel like I say, yo, you know, so me feel like energy today. My God the studio and I just went to the studio and that's what I create. So that's why I normally create music, based off of my feel. Same thing nobody else know I was in the house, just a regular youth I suffer. And we just say, me tired of suffering. We need something right now, anything, you know, and then we got the studio. So I go off of my feeling, whatever the feeling calm me was more.
Let me ask you this, Cranium. Your culture, I should say our culture, is made up of so many dope stories, stories shared generations and generations. What is something that you learned from your parents or a grandmother that when you heard you like, man, I'm tired of hearing, but as you got older, you to yourself, man, I remember my parents used to say that, right? What is that Jamaican thing that resonates with you now more than ever? Couldn't really appreciate it as a young man.
But I couldn't appreciate it. When I landed at the airport the first time in America, and she hold my hand and said, come on, you know, come America for corn cow. And I was like, what you talking about corn cow? Like, what? Like, what you talking about? You know, come America for corn cow. But when time get hard and separation side, me, I say, no, say, man, that's what I say, no. You know what I mean? And it stick with my brain because, like, it's crazy. Like, some people, anybody who know me always say, you're too humble, brother. Like, I feel like I start buying like real jewelry and like real cars and late in my career. Like I made sure I set up myself, make sure I say I have a house to sleep, make sure I say this sort out, make sure I say alright, you know, say one day you're gonna get all they need for it. Yeah, you're gonna need this. So I started to like adjust myself because when a grandmother sit down and hold her hand and say, baby, it's a different, you know, when you fold your hand over and hold her hand and talk, it's a whole different thing. And he's just talking about brain for years. I mean, I say, yo, you know what, when I come America for corn, you know, so like them little stuff there, like resonate in their brain. And I feel like every Caribbean parents that really, or any parents that really care for you, there's little things that they do that You might not hear it yet until when something really occur, then you remember it like plain as day. I feel like that's the type of things. And yeah, Caribbean parents are funny. Like grandparents are the funniest parents. When they really sit down and talk, they say, "Remember me tell you this, remember me tell you that." So I feel like there's like minor things that really occurred in my career. When I look back at me and say, "Okay, I'm happy. I listen to this." And there's certain things that I feel like there's the most common one is the friendship. Be careful of friends. I feel like that is like the most common thing, and I
Yeah,
think I would take it for granted because it's so repetitive, but it's the realest thing. And I've had my fair experience of that because
and you had a record about that.
it's summer move.
Yeah, I love that record. It speaks to how sometimes you just have to let certain things go. You have to let people go in
Hundred
order
percent.
to be in a space you can succeed. And for you, our show is called The Winner Circle. Who do you keep around you to remain humble, like you just said, and to remain focused
It's
to do
crazy.
that you love?
It's crazy to me because every single person I've started with is still with. I've never switched management yet ever. So the same management that I started with, the same management that with, the same friends that I had, the same driver from the first place, the same driver I had, the same day one person I used to go in the street with. That's a rumor that Billy student now. So I feel like I've selected some good people around me early out. Obviously, we make some bad choices because some girl look good. Like we are gonna miss one and two times. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't have a clean sheet. You gotta find two bad apples in the bunch. You know what I mean? And me have my gallus days, you know what I mean? Like been there, done that where it's like me still do my things still, but more but as far as that song really explain everything is like you have to keep grounded, man. I feel like the most important thing in our man life is discipline, and some of us sometimes it's too late by the time we're discipline. But I feel like once you can apply discipline to your thing, you'll be good.
For the artist that is coming up now, reggae, hip hop, and B, whatever it is that they musician, what best piece of advice that you give them? You talk about hard work, talk about keeping your day ones, which you do thick and thing. Then, what is the best piece of advice that you've been that you could share with someone who's trying to do what you're doing?
Bridges,
Mhm.
can't burn bridges. And lot of mistake where I see a lot of because I tell them you see, I call myself the mistake learner. Like me just stay in the car and watch a man make a mistake and say, me not be that youth, you know what I mean? So me just stay in the car and just, alright, cool. And burning bridges is a big thing. I feel like there's a lot of people burn a lot of bridges because of money, because a man offer you 10 grand and the next man offer you 16 grand. Sometimes 10 grand go further than 16 grand because the work with the person do for 10 grand, he can't afford the 16 grand, but the measure him go is further than the 16 grand, and we have to know to differentiate when somebody are trying to use and when somebody are trying to help you. And once you can master that, the craft of, and when my manager called me and said, my manager never take a show without call me and say, the half a year so, and we have a half a year so. But when you break down the two of them, me definitely have to go and say, all right, this makes sense. And I feel like that's what works for me is the balance of understanding that you can't always take the big cake. You have to always creep before you walk, and that's a major thing.
I love that. I love that. You've had so many dope collaboration, high dollar sign, obviously, Burner Boy, uh, AJ Tracy, PJ, and Tory Lanez, Ed Sheeran, Little Kim. Who is somebody you haven't had the opportunity to work with that you're looking forward to
Um,
make next hot record with?
I've worked with Usher before. Actually, one of the best advice I got was from Usher. We worked before the record never came out. That was somebody I was really happy to work with. Um, I've never worked with Rihanna. I've worked with her team. Never personally worked with her before. That's somebody I want to work with. And to be honest with you, I'm the type of artist who would work with anybody as long as the record makes sense. So, for example, I would record a song and I'd be like, this person will sound good on it, rather than me say I want to go work with this person. Because I feel like when you want to work with somebody, it never work or you want it to work. It's like meeting your favorite artist. That's something where you don't really think everybody should do. I've made sure, say, watch the interviews, say, man, make sure, say, you see the trait and the personality. Because you will hate some people, you know what I mean? Like, you make you
Yeah,
feel bad. So for me, it's just more like, if I've record a song, like I'm doing Vice Weekend remix now, and I say, this man is so good, and I reach out, and I got the verse, and then I say, all right, what's more, and I reach out, rather than say, I want to work with this specific person.
yeah, that's dope. Um, Music is a soundtrack to our lives. I want to ask you, for you, what song best represents your journey to this point from any artist, or is there an artist? If you pick one song, is there an artist that embodies your journey? When you put on that song or you play that artist, it just puts you in a sense of calm, gets you amped, allows you to kind of like just be humble and take in moments. We just be like, oh, I just want to just have cranium time to myself, just kind of chill out. Is there a
Yeah, man.
song or artist
Sam
that
Cooke
does
change
that for you?
don't come.
Ooh, that's a big record.
Yeah,
It's a big record.
yeah.
It's a
Because
big record.
it represent pain, it represent pleasure, it represent understanding, it represent patience, it represent things have to change no matter how hard it is or whatever it is. I feel like when you put on a record there, and if you have whether you drink or whatever it is that you do, it is a whole different realms you're going to when the song will come on. So I feel like that song represents a lot of different aspects to it. It's one of the best well written record out, honestly. And
No, it's a dope it. Cranium, can't thank you enough for this time, man. To look at your career, what you've accomplished, man. You're doing some great things. You got
yeah,
so much more left to accomplish, and we're gonna be here supporting you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Cranium. Like him, love him, share what he's doing. Where can we follow you, Cranium?
you can follow me at Kranium Kranium and Twitter. Well, no, it's called X at the
X.
real at the real Kranium. Um, my personal favorite at Instagram because my Dave's be looking wonderful. So yeah, Kranium Kranium.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Cranium. I am June Archer. Please, I like to end the show always like this. Never leave the opportunity undone to tell somebody you love them. It might be the last opportunity you have to do so. I love you. We love Cranium. We love you, brother, and what you're doing. This
Respect.
is Archer. Winner Circle. Thank y'all so much for tuning in.
I
Peace.
appreciate it.